Delicious food for winters. Gattu and Chinky were very excited as they were going to their grandmother's house to spend their vacations. Come on, Gattu Chinky, get in the car quickly, or else we will be late. Your train will arrive very soon. Tell mummy to lock the house quickly.
Okay, Papa.
Everyone left to go to grandma's house. So, Gattu Chinky, are you guys excited?
Yes, Papa. We are very excited. We are going to our grandma's home. After so long, we will have lot of fun. Papa, it would have been better if you could come too.
I know, dear, but I don't have holidays, so there's nothing that I can do about it. But you should have a lot of fun with mummy and your grandma, okay?
Okay, Papa.
Papa dropped them at the station and left. Gattu and Chinky were traveling by the train after a long time. Hence, they were very excited about it.
Kids, sit comfortably. We will reach your grandma's home very soon. Mummy, when grandma called, she told us that it's very cold over there. You have packed our warm clothes, right? Of course, Gattu. I have packed everything.
In the evening, Gattu, Chinky and mummy reached their destination and their uncle was there to pick them up.
Hello, Uncle.
Hello, dear. How are you guys? And how are you, my dear sister?
We all are fine, brother. How are you? How are you? And how's Mummy?
I am fine too. And mummy is eagerly waiting for all of you. Hurry up. Let's go home quickly. Gattu and Chinky went to their grandma's home along with uncle.
Oh, my lovely kids are here. Grandma!
Gattu and Chinky rushed towards their grandma and hugged her.
Oh, I am meeting both of you after so long. You have grown tall. Grandma, we are very hungry. What have you prepared for us? Chinky, I have prepared so many dishes for you. But first of all, I will give you gajar ka halwa. Gajar ka halwa? Yay! Yes, dear. Come on, I will serve it to you. Mummy, I'm feeling quite cold now. Can you please give me my sweater? Yes, Mummy, me too. Okay, kids, the climate is very cold here. Here, take this. Steaming hot gajar ka halwa for everyone.
The sweet aroma of gajar halwa spread throughout the room.
Wow, my mouth is watering just looking at it. Please give Grandma. Take this, Gattu. Take this.
Then they enjoyed delicious gajar ka halwa.
Wow, this is so tasty, Grandma. I will eat 2 bowls of it, Grandma. All right, dear. You can eat as much as you want. You have come to our grandma's home after so long time. I will prepare many tasty dishes for you. Oh wow, what other dishes are you going to make? Kids, in winter season, different types of tasty dishes are made here. Like radish paratha and tomato chutney, sarson ka saag and bajre ki roti and dal kachori also. Please stop, Grandma. Don't continue. Otherwise, you have to make all of these dishes now only. Don't worry, Gattu. Grandma and I will prepare all these dishes for you. You just enjoy your vacations to the fullest, along with winter special dishes.
Gattu and Chinky became very happy when mummy said this. Then they had dinner and went to sleep.
I am going to sleep with Grandma today. Yes, me too. Grandma, will you please tell us some stories? Of course, dear. Why not? Let's go.
Gattu and Chinky fall asleep while listening to the stories. In the morning, when Gattu woke up, he smelled something delicious.
Chinky, wake up. Something smells very delicious. I think we are going to have some tasty breakfast. Let me sleep, Gattu. Alright then, you continue to sleep. I am going to have a tasty breakfast.
Chinky also woke up when she heard this, and they both ran towards the kitchen. Mummy and Nani were preparing breakfast.
Wow, it smells amazing. What is it, Grandma? Mooli ke parathe and tomato chutney. Really? Wow, this looks very tasty. So hurry up, brush your teeth and then you can enjoy the breakfast.
Upon hearing this, they rushed to brush their teeth.
Come on, kids. I have served your breakfast on the table. Mmm. Wow, Grandma. Parathas are very tasty. Surely, this is awesome. And the tomato chutney and paratha combination is very good. Eat as much as you want. Eat to your heart's content, along with your stomach.
Gattu and Chinky's uncle also came there. Oh, you have had your breakfast?
Not just breakfast, but very tasty breakfast, uncle. You should also have some breakfast.
No thanks. You guys continue. I already ate. And see, I have brought something special for you. Gattu Chinky jumped in excitement and started checking uncle's bag.
Oh, what is this? Uncle, please tell us.
It is called Malai Makhan.
Malai Makhan? What is that? Gattu Chinky, this is a very famous dish of the city and it is eaten in winters only.
Yes, take this. You should try it.
Wow, this is really very tasty. It melts on our tongue so fast and it is so sweet.
See? You liked it, right?
Yes, uncle, I like this very much.
After having tasty breakfast, Gattu and Chinky started chatting with their uncle and played a lot of games with him too.
Come on, kids. It's the time for lunch. Wow, I'm very excited to see what special dish we are going to have for lunch. Yes, Gattu, me too. Kids, I have prepared bajre ki roti and sarson ka saag for you.
Gattu and Chinky took a bite and they loved this dish very much.
This is delicious, Grandma.
Do you know, kids? This food is not only tasty, but it is very good for your health too.
Really? Why is that, Uncle?
Kids, sarson ka saag has vitamin C, which protects us from colds, coughs, and viral infections. And it also strengthens our immunity. And bajre ki roti contains protein in large quantity.
Wow, there are so many benefits of this food. And it is very tasty too. Yes, Gattu. Wow, we are having so much fun on this vacation. You are right. Our vacations are very happy and fun as we have been eating so many winter special dishes.
And in this way, Gattu and Chinky spent their remaining vacations. Open bus ride. It was morning time and Gattu and Chinky had got up early without mummy's help and got ready for school. Everyone was sitting at the table and having breakfast. Gattu, Chinky, you got ready on time today. What's the matter?
Yes, Papa. That is because today our school is taking our class for an open bus ride and we are very excited about it. Yes, Papa. It is going to be a lot of fun today. Do you know that the bus will not have a roof? It will be open from the upper side.
Yes, Gattu, that's true. That is the meaning of an open bus.
Yes, Papa. Hurry up. Please drop us at the school. I really can't wait to ride such a bus. All right, but first finish your breakfast, both of you. And for your lunch, I have baked your favorite chocolate chips cookies too. Wow, Mummy. Have you packed some more for Goody? Yes, Mummy, and for Bunty too. Of course, dear. For them too. Now finish your breakfast and get ready. Papa will drop you at school. Both of you are getting late.
After finishing their breakfast, Papa dropped Gattu and Chinky at their school gate. Gattu and Chinky's class teacher and their friends were there at the school gate. All of them were waiting for the bus. Gattu and Chinky quickly said goodbye to Papa and went to stand next to Bunty and Goody.
Chinky, why you guys were so late? See, the bus is about to arrive. Goody, I was so excited that I couldn't sleep at night. In the morning also I got up early, but Mummy was baking her favorite chocolate chips cookies, due to which we got late. Wow, cookies! Do you know, my mummy had prepared sandwiches. And my mummy has sent a lot of fruits.
They were talking to each other when the bus arrived. The bus driver said hello to all the children and gave them some instructions.
So kids, once you guys sit on your places and the bus starts running, no one will stand up or take their hands out. And you will have lunch only when we stop somewhere at lunchtime. No one will open their tiffin before that. And yes, no one will do any kind of mischief. Okay?
Okay, Uncle.
Kids sat at their places on the bus and their trip started.
Students, in today's open bus ride, I will be your guide. I will tell you about the places that we are going to see on this ride and what route the bus will follow to move forward. You must listen to me very carefully. Only then you will have real fun. Okay, kids?
Yes, ma'am.
So kids, the first thing we are going to visit is Haji Ali Dargah. Kids, Haji Ali Dargah is the tomb of Haji Ali Shah Bukhari. He was a Sufi saint from Uzbekistan. Do you know? Many films were shot here and this Dargah was built in the year 1431. That means it is 592 years old.
What? 500 years old?
Yes, kids.
The bus moves forward.
Now we are going towards Girgaon Chowpatty. So can anybody tell me about the speech? I think most of you know about it, right?
Ma'am, please let Gattu answer this question. He will tell you some best thing about it.
Okay, Gattu, tell us. We are listening.
Ma'am, the golgappes sold over here are the best in the whole of Mumbai. But pav bhaji and kala khatta are even tastier than that. And yes, ma'am, this is the place where Ganesh Visarjan is done in a grand way.
Very good, Gattu. It was a nice description. Kids, I think all of you know what this place is, right? Worli Sea Face.
Yes, teacher. I have come here many times with my mummy and papa. Me too.
Yes, kids. This is one of the most beautiful places in Mumbai. And also the best place to spend time with your family. And lots of celebrities also live near this place. Because this is a very beautiful location.
Chinky, this is so much fun, right? This view is so mesmerizing. Even the weather is nice. Yes, Gattu, we have gone to picnics so many times. But this open bus ride is a different kind of fun.
Kids, now we are in front of Siddhivinayak temple. Please take blessings, everyone. All of you must be aware of this Mumbai's very famous temple. And a lot of people from all over the world come here for darshan.
Yes, my papa told me that on Tuesday this place is very crowdy.
He is right, Hari. And kids, this is a high court. I'm sure you all must be aware what happens here.
Yes, ma'am. Court gives us justice.
Yes, Hari, correct. Kids, High Court of Mumbai is one of the oldest high courts in India. It was built during the British era. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
And kids, now we are at Gateway of India.
All the kids were watching with excitement from their seats.
Kids, I'm sure you must have all read about Gateway of India in your GK class, right?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Then tell me, when was Gateway of India built and why was it built? Chinky, you tell me.
Ma'am, it was built in 1911.
Very good. Goody, tell me, why was it built?
Teacher, when King Emperor George V came to India to welcome him, Gateway of India was built.
Very good, Goody. So kids, with this our tour has now ended and now we are going back to our school. But till then, one by one tell me what was your favorite part of this ride?
Ma'am, I like the beautiful Worli Sea Face the most. The view over there was very nice. Yes, ma'am, I liked it too. Ma'am, my favorite place was the beach. I wanted to eat pav bhaji by seeing the beach.
What about you, Chinky and Hari? What's your favorite part?
Ma'am, I have visited most of these locations. So my favorite part of this ride was roaming in the open bus because I never had so much fun before.
Oh, good, good. I'm very glad to hear that all of you enjoyed this ride so much.
In this way, kids finished their open bus ride and their parents came to pick them up from school. Gattu and Chinky told Papa about their trip and went home. Raksha Bandhan. Gattu and Chinky were coming back from school. Both very excited because they had a 2-day holiday for Raksha Bandhan.
Chinky, Raksha Bandhan is going to be so much fun. I'm excited to eat lots of sweets. Yes, Gattu. I'll get lots of chocolates too and gifts. Yeah, that is because you will be tying Rakhi to me. Chinky, but that is not fair. I will protect you and you get all the chocolates.
Hearing this, Chinky fell into thought. But before she could say anything, Gattu stopped suddenly.
What happened, Gattu? Why did you stop? Chinky, look at doggy.
You know how scared I am of dogs.
Oh yes, but don't be afraid, Gattu. Just stay calm. It won't hurt you. Just don't be scared.
But instead of moving forward, Gattu started walking backwards, causing the dog to bark even more. Gattu was very frightened and stood behind Chinky shouting.
Help, help, Chinky. It is going to bite me. Run.
Brave Chinky quickly grabbed a stick.
Go away. Get out from here. Gattu, see, the dog is gone now. Stop being scared. Thank you, Chinky. I was really scared of that dog. Let's hurry home now. Yes, let's go.
Gattu and Chinky reached home quickly. But Chinky seemed a bit quiet. At home, Mummy was busy working in the kitchen.
Hey kids, you're back.
Yes, Mummy. You know, I saw a dog on the way. And I was really scared. But Chinky chased it away. And we got home quickly.
Really? By the way, Chinky, why are you so quiet? What are you thinking?
Mummy, today I also protected Gattu from that dog.
Yes, Chinky, you did a really good job.
So, it is not true that only Gattu can protect me. I can protect him too. So why should I only tie a Rakhi to him? He should also tie a Rakhi to me.
Mummy and Gattu were surprised to hear Chinky's words.
You're right, Chinky. But
Mummy, I like Chinky's idea very much. This time, we'll tie Rakhi to each other and we'll both always protect each other. And in that way, we both will get chocolates too. This will be so much fun. Oh, Gattu, you only think about chocolates.
kids, if that is what you want, then that's how it will be.
That night, Papa brought lots of Raksha Bandhan goodies. Chocolates, sweets, rakhis and more. On Raksha Bandhan morning, Gattu and Chinky woke up early and got ready for Raksha Bandhan.
Kids, it's 8 o'clock. The best time to tie the Rakhi. So you both should tie Rakhi to each other now, okay?
Yes, kids. This is going to be a very special Raksha Bandhan for both of you.
Okay, I'll tie the Rakhi first and then Gattu can tie it to me. Okay, Chinky, I'll go get my Rakhi.
Gattu ran to get his Rakhi. But while coming back, he slipped. He was about to fall when Chinky caught him.
Oh, Gattu, why are you running? Walk slowly.
Look, Gattu, I protect you once again. You are absolutely right, Chinky.
Chinky tied her favorite Rakhi to Gattu. And Gattu gave her chocolates.
Now it is my turn, Chinky. Look, I have selected a lovely Rakhi for you. Yeah, it is very beautiful, Gattu.
After that, Gattu tied a Rakhi to Chinky. And Chinky gave Gattu chocolates.
Finally, I got chocolates on Raksha Bandhan this time.
Everyone laughed at Gattu's comment.
Yes, Gattu. Now you don't need to worry about absolutely anything. I'll always protect you from the doggy and take care of you.
I must say, Chinky, you are really strong and understanding.
Yes, Papa.
After that, Gattu and Chinky enjoyed the whole day with Mummy and Papa. But the most exciting part for them was going back to school the next day. When they reached their class, they saw all the kids showing their Rakhis to each other. But everyone was surprised to see the Rakhi on Chinky's hand.
Hey Chinky, you also have a Rakhi? How is that possible? Who tied it to you? This time, not only did I tie Rakhi to Gattu, but he also tied one to me. What? Isn't Rakhi only for sisters to tie to brothers? Because I also protect Gattu many times. Remember? Few days ago, I saved him from the doggy, and when he was sick and couldn't do his homework, I helped him then too. So I told Mummy and Papa that if I protect him, he should also tie Rakhi to me.
You're right, Chinky. But then Gattu should have tied Rakhi to me too. I have saved him from getting scolded by teachers sometimes.
Rakhi is a festival for brothers and sisters, Bunty. So only brothers and sisters can tie Rakhi to each other. But I do tie friendship band to you on Friendship Day, right? Yes, that is also fine.
All the kids laughed. And everyone admired Chinky's Rakhi in the class. Chinky was very happy to have had Gattu tie Rakhi to her. Papa's new car. It was a holiday. And hence, Gattu, Chinky and Mummy Papa were going through an old album.
This album is so old. Papa and I are looking so young in these photos. And both of you were so small at that time.
Yes, Mummy. Oh, Chinky, look at this. This is you.
You are looking exactly like a boy in this photo.
You are right, Gattu. And you are looking like a girl. See?
Mummy, this is not fair. Why did I look like a girl and Chinky look like a boy?
It is because Chinky was younger than you. And hence her hair was not as long, but your hair was very long. Also at that time, you would make it very hard for us to cut your hair.
Oh, that is why. Wow. Mummy, what's this? Whose nice car is this?
Gattu dear, it was our car.
Wow, it is so cool.
Yes, Gattu. This used to be a very popular model at that time. I think this model is outdated now.
So, Papa, where is this car now? Tell us, Papa, where is it?
Dear, we used it for many years, but then it broke down completely, so we had to get rid of it.
Wow, Mummy, it feels so nice to hear about these things.
Kids, do you know? Papa and I loved this car very much. And you guys also used to force us to take you on a ride every evening.
Mummy and Chinky were talking to each other, but Gattu was looking at Papa. He noticed that Papa was looking at their old car with lots of emotions in his eyes. His eyes were sparkling with emotions. Gattu kept quiet and continued observing him.
Okay, guys, now let's go and have dinner. Come on, Gattu Chinky, help me with it.
Then all of them had their dinner, but something was going on in Gattu's mind. Next day, as soon as he returned from school, he said to Mummy,
Mummy, I want to tell you something. How about we buy a new car for Papa? Yesterday, I saw how much Papa misses his old car.
You are right, Gattu. You said exactly what I was thinking. I also noticed that yesterday. In fact, I was thinking about buying a new car for him for many days.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go and book a new car for Papa today only.
Mummy, I have even asked my friends about some good models that we can buy. So kids, in the evening we will go to buy a new car.
In the evening, Gattu, Chinky and Mummy went to a showroom and finalized a car. When they returned home, Gattu and Chinky were very excited, but Mummy asked them to hide it.
Gattu Chinky, Papa will be here at any moment. Please hide your excitement, else he will be suspicious.
But why, Mummy? Why are we trying to hide it from Papa?
Chinky, we are going to surprise him in the morning when the car is delivered. Right, Mummy? Yes, Chinky, Gattu is absolutely right. If we look so happy right now, Papa will definitely know that something is going on. And the surprise won't be so much fun. Understand?
Alright, Mummy. I got it. Now you don't have to worry. I will behave absolutely normal so that Papa will not get suspicious.
After some time, Papa came home and they spent some time chatting with each other. Next morning, a doorbell rang and Papa went to open the door. Hello, sir. Good morning. These are the keys to your new car. Here. What? A new car? Sorry, I think you have confused me with someone else. You have come to the wrong address.
No, there is no confusion and no wrong address. He has come to the right place and he is giving the car keys to the right person too.
What? What do you mean? I don't get it.
Surprise!
Papa rushed outside to see his new car and he couldn't believe his eyes. He was very happy. What? Is it true? Is this really our car? I can't believe this is true.
Yes, kids and I decided to buy you a car as a gift. And after looking at your happiness, it is very clear that you liked our gift a lot.
Yes, I can't express how happy I am. I had never thought that you could give me such an amazing gift. Thank you so much.
So, Papa, let's go on a ride as a treat in our lovely new car. Ha, Papa, let's go on a drive in a new car. The weather is also awesome.
Yes, kids, sure. Let's take our car to a test drive now.
Hey, but first have breakfast and then we can go on a ride.
We can have our breakfast outside while we take our car to a test drive.
Yay! Alright then, let's go. I won't have to prepare breakfast then. I can take a break today.
Then Gattu and Chinky went to sit in the car. Papa took them on a drive and promised to give them vada pav.
Wow, Papa, our new car is running so smoothly. I love driving in our new car.
Papa, play some nice songs on the music system. I want to check the speaker's quality.
Alright, Chinky, here you go. Tell me, which song do you want to hear?
Let me do it, Papa. I will play our favorite music. Wow, the audio quality is too good.
And see, even the seats are comfortable, right?
Of course, our new car is perfect. Absolutely perfect. You can't find a fault in it. Everyone was happy with the new car. But Papa was on cloud 9 with happiness. After some time, Papa stopped the car and bought vada pav for everyone. Take this, kids. This is your first breakfast in your new car.
Give it to me.
This is very tasty. And it tastes even more delicious in a new car. Wow, it was so much fun. Nothing compares to the vada pav in the morning breakfast. Nothing at all.
Really, I think nothing can be better than eating vada pav in a new car.
Papa, from today you will drive us to the school. And that too daily.
Alright, Gattu. Your wish is my command, okay?
And please take us on a ride in the evening too, as we used to go when we were young.
Wow, Chinky, it looks like you want to refresh the memories of your childhood.
Okay, dear. You guys just have to let me know wherever you want to go. Now we will enjoy our car thoroughly. There is no need to get stressed. Everyone started laughing after hearing Papa's words, and then they enjoyed the ride in their new car and drove towards their home. Chinky made cake. Gattu and Chinky had no school that day, and they were bored as they had nothing to do. Chinky looked at the TV and said,
This is so boring, Gattu. Let's watch TV to pass the time. Yes, Chinky, let's watch something interesting. What should we see? How about a cartoon? No way, Chinky. I don't want to watch cartoons. Find something else. Hey, look at this, Gattu. This channel is playing a cookery show. Mummy watches this show and makes new dishes for us. Oh yes, Chinky. Let's see what they are making today. I am very excited to find out what's a new dish they are preparing. Mummy never misses this show.
A cookery show was showing a cake recipe. Gattu and Chinky started watching it very carefully.
Chinky, after watching them making this cake, I also want to eat the cake. I have an idea. How about we bake a cake? Okay, Gattu. I was thinking the same. We have nothing else to do anyways. I am so bored. So what are we waiting for? Let's go and check where Mummy has kept all the ingredients that we need to bake a cake. Yes, Katu, you start looking for the ingredients. Meanwhile, I will go and get permission from mummy to bake.
So both of them went to do their work. After some time, Gattu came back a bit sad. Chinky was in mummy's room.
Hey Katu, mummy has given us permission to bake the cake. But Chinky, how are we going to make it? We don't have any ingredients in the kitchen. Oh kids, I just remembered that last week I made a cake and after that I was not able to go shopping. So there are no ingredients for cake available at home right now.
Hearing this, Gattu and Chinky became very sad.
We are getting so bored and we finally had an idea to make a cake. Now what will we do?
Mummy saw that kids were very upset, so she said,
Come on, Gattu Chinky. There is no need to get so upset. I have an excellent idea. You can make a sponge cake instead of a regular cake. We have all the ingredients for it.
Hearing this, Gattu and Chinky got their hopes up. They were a bit excited once again and followed Mummy to the kitchen.
See kids, we really don't have all the ingredients we need to bake a cake. So I'm sure you will not be able to make the cake you saw in the TV. But I'm sure you will still make a pretty good cake with these limited ingredients. It's okay, Mummy. We both are ready. Right, Chinky? Yes, Mummy. We are ready. Alright then. You just have to follow my instructions as it is.
Then Mummy told Gattu and Chinky the recipe to make a sponge cake. And both of them started following Mummy's instructions carefully.
So, Gattu Chinky, tell me, what shape do you want to give to your cake? Square shape. No way. It will be very boring. Let's make a heart-shaped cake. Okay then, let's make a heart-shaped cake. Okay kids, let's start. Hehehe, Chinky, why you have applied so much cocoa powder on your face? What? Where? Tell me. Oh Chinky, let me clean your face. Mummy, look, the batter is ready. I think we should taste it for a last time to check how it is. Then we can bake it. Yes, Gattu, good idea. Oh no, I think it is less sweet. We should add some more sugar. How is that possible? Chinky, I told you to add 120 grams of sugar to this mixture, right? Oh, sorry mummy. I added only 100 grams of sugar in this. Oh, so that is why it tastes less sweet. No problem. You can still add 20 grams of sugar. Okay mummy, I will do it. And do one more thing. Add a few drops of vanilla essence to it. It will add a nice flavor to this cake. Okay, mummy, I will add.
After some time, Gattu and Chinky's mini sponge cake was ready.
Oh my god, look at this, Chinky. A mini cake is looking so cute. I have never thought that we could make such a nice cake with these limited ingredients. What's more, it took so less time to bake this cake, right, Chinky? Right, Gattu. It is all thanks to our dear mummy. It was her idea due to which we made such a nice cake. Thank you, mummy. Come on, kids. No need to thank me. It was my pleasure to teach you how to make this cake. Now we just have to wait for Papa to come home. After he comes home, we will cut the cake together and eat it.
Then Gattu and Chinky went near the gate and started waiting for their father. And shouted when they saw him.
Surprise!
Hey, what is this, Gattu Chinky? Cake? Wow, that's nice. But why are we cutting a cake today?
Papa, Chinky and I have made this cake. We both were getting bored today. That is why.
Then Gattu, Chinky and Mummy Papa together cut the cake and they feed the first piece to Papa. Papa says, Wow, very good, my little chefs. You have made a very delicious cake.
You're right. This cake is very tasty.
Then Gattu, Chinky ate the cake. They also loved the cake very much.
From now on, whenever we need a cake, Chinky and I will bake it. Of course, why not? I will teach you guys to make different flavored cakes. Then you can help me too. Wow, this is very nice idea, Mummy.
Then all of them enjoyed the delicious cake while chatting to each other. INS Vikrant. Gattu and Chinky were playing in the garden. That is when Papa came home. Both of them rushed to hug him.
Papa, please take me on a ride on your scooter? Yes, Papa, me too.
Not now, dear. Tomorrow is Sunday. You get ready early in the morning and then I will take you to an interesting place.
Where, Papa?
I am not going to tell you. It's a surprise. Next day, Gattu, Chinky and their mummy papa got ready.
At least tell us now where we are going.
Wait for some more, dear. You will see it for yourself. After some time, they reached Gateway of India.
Wow! What is it called, Papa? What is this place?
Gattu, it is called the Gateway of India. It was constructed in the memory of King George V and Queen Mary. At that time, Mumbai was called Bombay. Go and explore this place with mummy, take some photos, and I will go and buy tickets for the next journey. They both enjoyed over there. Mummy took some photos of them. Gattu saw a boat at some distance.
Chinky, look, a boat. Wow, it is so big boat.
It is not a boat. It's called a ferry.
Are we going to ride in it, Mummy?
Yes, Papa is buying tickets for us. Then we will board on the ferry.
After some time, Papa came back with tickets. They boarded the ferry one by one.
Wow, there is water all around us. Look, Chinky, a fish. It just drove in the water.
They started clapping excitedly after seeing the fish.
This boat is so big.
Now we are going to see an even bigger boat. It is 10 times bigger than this one. Get ready for the next surprise.
Wow, one more surprise.
After a while, they reached a museum built in the middle of the sea.
What is this place, Papa?
Dear, this is the museum of INS Vikrant.
INS Vikrant? What is it, Papa?
It was a main ship of the Indian Navy. It was built in 1945. At that time, it was launched as HMS Hercules. Later, it was sold to the Indian Navy.
What was its purpose in Navy?
Son, Navy ships guard our coastal line. Our Navy soldiers are stationed on these ships. They protect us from the problems created by our enemies. People over here will tell us more about it. After some time, they stood in a queue.
Chinky, don't do any mischief. Stay in the queue quietly.
Their tickets were checked. After that, they all entered in. Then a man came to them and introduced himself. Hello. I hope all of you have had a great journey till now. I am your guide and I will give you a tour of Vikrant and I will tell you about its history. Today, all of you are going to witness the journey of a very beautiful ship. You just have to keep in mind that you should not touch any unwanted items over here. And you have to keep your camera switched off where it is prohibited. Otherwise, your camera will be confiscated. Have a great day ahead. After hearing this, Gattu asked Papa what confiscated means. It means they will keep it with themselves.
They will never return it.
We need to pay a penalty for it. And they will erase the data.
Why is that, Papa?
Dear, this is a place related to the security of our country. Information about this kind of place should not be shared on public places and on social media. That is why they do it.
Okay, Papa.
Guide took them ahead. Other people also followed him. First of all, I want to tell you about the history of INS Vikrant. It was built by Britain. It served them from 1961 till 1997. After that, it was converted into a museum so that everyone can see it and can learn more about it.
So now it is not useful at all, Uncle?
This one is not used, but there is one more aircraft carrier named Vikrant. It is completely made in India.
Can we see it too here?
No, dear. It is currently serving in the defense of our country. We can't see it now. Our Indian naval forces are working from it and they keep a watch on the entire coastal area. Now you can roam around and explore this place. We will meet here after 15 minutes.
Papa, is our coastal line so huge that we need such large ships to take care of it?
Yes, dear. India has about 7,000 kilometers of borderline connected to sea. It has the Arabian Sea on the one side and the Bay of Bengal on the other side. And in the south, they join together and make the Indian Ocean.
Wow! Are we going there also?
Yes, dear. We will visit southern India very soon.
After some time, the guide returned. Come, let's move ahead. The word Vikrant is taken from Sanskrit language. It means courageous in English. Its motto is also in Sanskrit. It was used during the war against Pakistan in 1971.
Who turned it into a museum?
BMC thought of turning it into a museum. It is the most unique maritime museum.
I am really enjoying this tour very much. India does have lot of such ships, right uncle?
Yes, dear. There are 150 small and large ships and submarines in our navy. Anyway, we have seen all that is available for tour. Now you can look and roam around, and you have to reach the exit point within an hour. Gattu and Chinky rushed to see Vikrant. Papa and Mummy were happy that they liked it.
Papa, I will join Indian Navy after growing up.
Son, you have to study a lot for it and have to work hard.
I am ready. But I will still become a doctor, Papa.
Hearing this, Papa started laughing loudly. Okay, Dr. Chinky. After spending some time over there, they returned home. Karate class. Mummy Papa observed that for the past few days, Gattu and Chinky were not utilizing their time properly. So finally one day Papa said to Gattu Chinky, Gattu Chinky, I have been observing for a while. You have a lot of free time, but you are not utilizing it properly.
What do you mean by that, Papa?
Means you should learn something when you have free time.
But Papa, what we can do in this spare time?
Well, I think both of you should join karate classes. Recently, I saw that new karate classes have opened near our house.
Yes, that's a very good idea. You both will be active and you will become stronger too.
What? But why, Papa? Why do we even need to join the karate classes? Yes, Mummy, Papa. It doesn't sound like a fun at all. Playing at home will be better than going to karate classes.
No, Chinky. You guys have to learn how to utilize your time properly. This attitude won't work.
That day they stopped the discussion at that point. But the next day also, Mummy and Papa asked Gattu and Chinky to join the karate classes again. Gattu and Chinky tried to give many excuses to avoid joining that class.
Mummy, today we got a lot of homework, so today I can't go to the classes. Yes, Mummy, I also have to complete my school project. It is not possible for me also.
In this way, 1 week passed, but Gattu Chinky never ran out of excuses. Finally, Papa and Mummy tried to explain Gattu and Chinky once again. Kids, why you don't want to go to karate class?
Yes, Gattu Chinky. What is the real problem?
Mummy, we don't feel like going to karate classes. We think that we will get bored in that class.
No, Chinky, it is not true. Do you guys even know what the benefits of learning karate are?
What? Benefits? What benefits, Papa?
Children, be it karate or any other form of martial art, you will get to learn many things from it. It will teach you discipline and you will become strong. And not only that, your body will become more flexible. Gattu and Chinky were listening to Papa carefully.
Apart from that, it will also give you strength. Gattu Chinky, you guys will get many benefits from learning karate. Do one thing. You guys watch 2-4 movies based on karate.
What? Is karate so special that some movies are also made on that topic?
Of course, Chinky. Karate is a very special martial art. And people are learning and using it since ancient times.
Yes, kids. In earlier times, it was very important to learn such martial arts. Even people living normal life also learn this art. You guys will see. After learning this art, you will be more confident.
Alright, Mummy, Papa. If you insist so much, then we will join the karate classes. Yes, Gattu is right. We will definitely give it a try for 2-3 days. And then we will tell you how we feel about going to the karate classes.
Order now from punjankids.com and get a free Rakhi.
Next day, Papa took the admission for Gattu and Chinky to a nearby karate class. And he also bought karate uniforms for both of them. Gattu Chinky got ready.
Chinky, you look so funny in this uniform. Gattu, you are also looking very funny, really.
Wow, Gattu Chinky. You guys look like professional karate students in this uniform. All the best and enjoy your first karate class a lot.
Thank you so much, Mummy. Oh, Chinky, look, there are so many kids in the class. I never thought that there will be so many children over here. Yes, Gattu, and many kids are even younger than us. Does people really like learning karate so much? I'm already feeling excited seeing all this. Yes, Chinky, me too. I don't know how will we perform today.
Then Gattu Chinky's karate teacher came over there and he explained the basics of karate to them. Then he made them do some exercises. Then a trained student came and according to his teacher's command, he broke the board into 2 parts. Gattu and Chinky were impressed. After some time, the classes were over and Papa came to pick them up. So kids, how was your first karate class? Did you guys enjoy the class?
Papa, there were so many kids in the class. Our karate teacher is very strict and disciplined. And Chinky, do you remember the kid that broke the board? I am still very impressed with it. I also want to do it. Oh yes, you know Papa, one student broke a wooden board very easily. He was really very strong.
That's nothing, Gattu Chinky. If you regularly attend karate classes, then you will also be able to do it.
What? Really, Papa? We will really become that strong, Papa?
Of course, dear. You just have to attend the classes regularly. So will you go?
Yes, Papa. We will definitely go. I also want to be that strong.
Papa was very happy after hearing that Gattu and Chinky are finally enjoying their karate classes. After going home, they also told Mummy about what happened in the class. And they also agreed to regularly attend the class without giving any excuses.
Very good, Gattu Chinky. See, I didn't tell you that you will really enjoy going to karate classes.
Yes, Mummy. We enjoyed it a lot. Yes, Mummy. We really like it very much.
Class Monitor. Gattu and Chinky's unit tests were over and now a new semester had started in their school. All the kids were very excited.
Chinky, finally the exams are over. Now we can relax for few days. No, we can't relax. Now we have to start studying for the new semester. Oh, you are right about that, Chinky. But I just look forward to our art class every day.
Then Gattu and Chinky's class teacher enters the class. All the kids became quiet.
Students, how were your exams?
Now you can also buy our favorite toys from www.puntunkids.com. Link is in the description.
Very nice, teacher.
Good, very good. So kids, from today your new semester is starting and I will choose a new monitor for your class. And I will tell you who has been chosen as the new monitor in the last period. Okay?
All the kids were talking with each other and guessing who would be the new monitor. But the teacher told them to keep quiet and then after taking attendance, she left the class.
Chinky, I am very excited for the last period. I wonder who will be the new monitor of our class. What do you think? Me too, Gattu. What if one of us becomes the new monitor? Nice, nice. But leave it for now. Take out your social science homework. Next period is social science.
And then the social science teacher entered the class and started teaching. After all the other lectures were over, in the last lecture, the teacher came to announce the name of a new monitor.
So children, the name of our new monitor is Gattu.
All the kids started clapping for Gattu and he was beyond happy.
Wow! Gattu, you are a new monitor. Congratulations, Gattu. Thank you, all of you. I still can't believe this.
Gattu, now you have to perform all the duties of class monitor. And when there is no teacher in class, you are supposed to keep the class quiet.
But Gattu was so happy that he didn't pay attention to ma'am. After coming home, Gattu gave this good news to Mummy and Papa at the time of dinner. Wow, Gattu, congratulations! When I was in school, I also often used to get selected as the monitor.
Thank you, Papa. From tomorrow onwards, it will be really fun in school.
Gattu finished his dinner quickly and went to sleep. Next day in school.
Students, today your maths teacher is absent. So your third period will be a free period. And the class monitor will make sure that the class is quiet. Okay, Gattu?
Okay, ma'am.
And when it was the third period, Gattu went to stand in front of the class.
Now no one will make any noise. If I see anyone speaking, I will write their names on board.
After some time, Gattu saw his best friend Bunty talking to Goody.
Hey Bunty, you were talking. Now I am going to write your name on the board. Gattu, you will write name of your best friend. If you do this, I will be really hurt, Gattu.
Gattu thought for some time, and after thinking for a while, he decided not to write his name, but he wrote Goody's name. Seeing this, Goody got very angry. And that's not it. Gattu himself also started talking to his friends. Hearing all this noise, their class teacher came to check on them.
Why are you guys making so much noise? Gattu, why didn't you keep them quiet? Ma'am, actually, I wrote everyone's name, but...
Before Gattu could continue, Goody stood up and told their class teacher.
Ma'am, Gattu did not write his best friend Bunty's name, but wrote every other student's name, and he himself was talking to everyone.
All the kids also said the same thing. Hearing this, ma'am got very angry, and she started scolding Gattu.
Gattu, I made you a class monitor because I thought you were very responsible student. But what you did today proved me totally wrong. From now on, you will not be a class monitor, and tomorrow I will select a new monitor.
This made Gattu very angry. He did not speak to anyone that whole day. And even when school was over, he went to his room without saying a word to anyone. Mummy was surprised to see Gattu behaving like this.
Chinky, what happened to Gattu?
Chinky told Mummy everything. Mummy listened to everything carefully and then she took Gattu's plate to his room.
Gattu, dear, you have been sitting in your room since you came home. Please eat something.
Gattu was sitting quietly. And then he hugged Mummy and he started crying.
Mummy, ma'am scolded me in front of everyone and I did not like it at all.
Gattu, dear, it is okay. It's nothing.
Mummy tried to calm him down.
Gattu, dear, ma'am gave you the responsibility because she thought you were more responsible than other students. But when you did mischief and didn't write your friend's name on the board, you did not fulfill your responsibility and also broke your ma'am's trust. So, you have to accept your mistakes and apologize to your ma'am. And then you should ask for a second chance. And you also have to promise your ma'am that it will never happen again.
Gattu listened to Mummy's advice carefully and he realized his mistake.
Mummy, I got it now. Tomorrow morning, the first thing I will do is to apologize to ma'am and will ask her for a second chance. Very good. Come, now finish your dinner.
The next day, Gattu went to meet his ma'am.
Ma'am, I want to apologize for yesterday. Ma'am, please give me a second chance. I will never repeat this mistake ever again. I promise.
Ma'am liked that Gattu realized his mistake and was saying sorry. So she forgave him.
It's okay, Gattu. Alright, I will give you a second chance. You still are the class monitor, but you have to fulfill your duties very well, okay? Okay, ma'am.
Now Gattu started fulfilling his duties properly. Everyone was happy that he was their new monitor. Monsoons had started and now the rain wasn't stopping. Gattu, Chinky and Mummy were watching the rain from their balcony.
Mummy, it looks so beautiful when it is raining. I want to play and have fun in this rain. You stole my words, Gattu. I was also thinking the same. I want to play in the rain too and have a lot of fun. No, kids. The weather is changing. And if you play in this rain and get wet, then you might get cold and cough and feverish too. Many people are getting sick with cold nowadays.
Now you can also buy our favorite toys from www.pontoonkids.com. Link is in the description.
Mummy, please, we will play only for 10 minutes. Please. Yes, Mummy. We will play only for 10 minutes and then come back. We won't catch cold just by getting wet for a few minutes. Gattu, Chinky, even getting wet for 1 minute is enough to catch a cold. Listen to me. Don't be stubborn.
Mummy tried to make Gattu, Chinky understand the reason, but they were not listening. They somehow convinced their mother and went to play in the rain.
Chinky, I am feeling a little bit cold now.
Me too, Gattu. I am also feeling a bit cold now. Oh dear, do you think we have caught a cold? Please don't say that, Gattu. Mummy will scold us a lot. What should we do now? Mummy will definitely find out that we have caught cough and cold.
Both of them were whispering to each other when Mummy came over there.
What happened, Gattu Chinky? Why are you guys whispering? Nothing, Mummy. It's nothing.
Due to cough and cold, Gattu's throat was sore and his voice sounded croaked. As soon as he spoke to Mummy, she understood that he had caught cold.
See, I told you not to play in the rain, didn't I? And now you have caught the cold. What are you guys going to do now? Sorry, Mummy. We made a really big mistake. Yes, Mummy. We should have listened to you. Due to our stubbornness, we have fallen sick. Yes, Kattu. We will not be able to attend school tomorrow. And tomorrow we have an important maths lecture. We will miss it. We are going to lose our precious time for the sake of a few minutes of fun. Come on, dear. Don't stress yourself too much. I will help you. I know that you have made a mistake. But now you have to promise me to always listen to me. Then I will tell you a cure to this cough and cold. Promise, Mummy. Mummy, now please tell us quickly. What should we do to fight this cold and get better? Yes, Mummy. Please tell us quickly. I'm very stressed due to this. Kids, I will prepare a special decoction for you. After drinking it, you will start feeling a lot better by the morning itself. Really, Mummy? Is there a special decoction for cold? Yes, Tinky. Mummy can make anything possible.
Gattu and Chinky felt relieved after hearing Mummy's words.
Alright, Mummy. What are we waiting for? Please prepare your special decoction for us. And again, sorry, Mummy. We will never insist on playing in the rain. It's alright, Gattu Chinky. I'm happy that you realized your mistake. Now please wait for 10 minutes. I will go and prepare special decoction for you both.
Saying this, Mummy went into the kitchen and started preparing her special decoction. After a few minutes, the aroma of decoction started coming. Then Mummy gave that decoction to Gattu and Chinky.
See, kids, this decoction is a bit bitter, but it will cure your cold and cough very soon.
Gattu Chinky were a little scared at first, but then they gathered some courage and drank the decoction.
This doesn't taste good at all, Mummy. But I finished everything because I want to cure my cold and get well. Yes, Mummy. I also finished my portion completely. Very good, dear. Now you will be perfectly healthy by tomorrow morning. You don't have to worry at all. Now go to sleep.
Even though Mummy assured them that they would be fine, Gattu and Chinky were still stressed that they might miss the school. They were chatting till late in the night.
Chinky, what do you think? Will we get better by tomorrow morning? I don't know, Gattu, but I trust Mummy's word. If she had said that we would be fit and fine after drinking her special decoction, then we would get better. Okay, Chinky, let's wait and see the magic of Mummy's decoction.
Then they went to sleep. In the morning, Mummy woke them up.
Gattu, Chinky, wake up. Come here. Let me see how you're feeling now.
Mummy checked them one by one and then sighed in relief.
How both of you are feeling now? Mummy, I'm feeling very much better than last night. I also feel that my health is perfectly fine now. Now we can go to school without any problem. Wow, Mummy, your magical decoction really worked. Our cold and cough were cured in just one night. Yes, dear. Mummies are an expert magician when it comes to her kids. Now go and get ready for your school quickly. Now you can attend your important maths class. Okay? Okay, Mummy.
Chinky's best friend's birthday. Chinky's best friend Goodie's birthday was in next week, and Chinky was very excited about it. She was constantly talking to Gattu about it.
Gattu, you know, Goody has asked me to help her to distribute toffees on her birthday. I know, Chinky. You have already told me this more than 10 times. Now stop it. On her birthday, she is throwing a princess themed party. We have to wear a princess dress for a party. I am going to wear my lovely frock that Papa has gifted me on my birthday. All right, Chinky. Wear whatever you want. But please let me watch TV for now. Why don't you tell all these things to Mummy? You are right. I will go and tell Mummy everything.
Then Chinky ran into the kitchen and started telling Mummy everything with the same amount of excitement.
Chinky, by the way, have you thought what gift you will get for your best friend Goody? I am going to buy a new pencil case for Goody. Will you come to the market with me to shop for this case?
Of course, I will come, Chinky. Okay, Gattu and you take your seat at the dining table. See, I have made sandwiches for you guys.
On the dining table also, Chinky did not stop talking about Goody's upcoming birthday to Gattu and Mummy. They enjoyed the tasty sandwiches their mother made. On birthday, Chinky entered the classroom and she saw that Goody was wearing a cute hairband. All kids were wishing her a happy birthday and she was surrounded by a crowd.
Goody, happy birthday to you. Thank you so much, Chinky. Come, sit with me.
Chinky and Goody sat together. Then Gattu entered the classroom along with his best friend Bunty.
Happy birthday, Goody. Many returns of the day. Thank you so much, my friends. Goody, your hairband is really very pretty. Thank you, Chinky. You are coming to the party in the evening, right? Of course, I will come, Goody. There is no doubt about it.
That is when the teacher walked into the class and all the kids hurriedly sat on their seats. When the class was about to end, Goody stood up and went to ma'am along with the packet of toffees.
Oh, happy birthday, Goody. Go to the principal's office to take the blessings and give Principal Ma'am toffees too.
Okay, ma'am.
Goody, whom do you want to take with you?
Ma'am, I would like to go with Chinky.
After that, Goody and Chinky went to the principal's office to give her toffees.
May I come in, ma'am?
Come in, beta.
Goody and Chinky entered the principal's office. Goody gives some toffees to the principal ma'am.
Happy birthday, Goody. May God bless you.
Principal ma'am signed a birthday card and gave it to Goody. Then Goody and Chinky left the principal's office. After the school was over, Chinky said to Goody,
Goody, today we had a lot of fun, right? We went to so many classes to distribute toffees. Yes, Chinky. And don't forget to come to my house at 5 o'clock for the party. Oh, there are some extra toffees for you. Thank you, Goody.
Chinky and Gattu went home. And at home, Chinky said to Mummy,
Mummy, look, Goody has given extra toffees to me only.
That's good, Chinky.
Yes, Mummy. And Mummy, have you kept my princess dress ready? And what about my favorite headband?
Don't worry, Chinky. I have kept everything ready. Now go and get freshen up and have your lunch. And ask Gattu to do the same.
Okay, Mummy.
After finishing their lunch, Gattu and Chinky started getting ready for Goody's birthday party.
Mummy, see? How do I look?
Wow, my beautiful Chinky. You are looking exactly like an angel.
Chinky was very happy to hear the praises. And then Mummy dropped both of them at Goody's house.
Now you can also buy our favorite toys from www.puntunkids.com. Link is in the description.
Hi, Chinky. Hi, Gattu. Oh, wow, Goody. We are both wearing the same colored dresses. We are really looking like best friends. Yes, Chinky. You are absolutely right. We will click some nice photos together. And then we will get these photos framed. Yes. Goody, this is an amazing idea. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this, your birthday gift. And there are some flowers that I plucked for you on the way. Oh, wow. These flowers are so beautiful. Thank you so much, Chinky. What is the gift? Why don't you check yourself? Wow, this pencil box is so pretty. And it also has a picture of my favorite cartoon character. Thank you, Chinky. You're welcome, Goody.
Then Goody's mummy called all the kids together.
Come on, kids, let's cut the cake and let's click lots of photos.
Then everyone enjoyed the cake cutting and took lots of photos.
Okay, kids, now it's time for a special game. Are you guys ready? Yes, we are ready. Okay, kids, now we will play passing the parcel game. For this game, we have to sit and form a big circle. Then the music will be played. When the music stops, whoever is holding the parcel will have to either dance, recite a poem, or sing a song.
Then all the kids started playing passing the parcel. Gattu was the first one to go, and he danced in front of everyone. Then it was Goody's turn, so she recited a sweet poem taught in the school. Next was Chinky's turn, so she decided to sing a nice song for everyone. In this way, all the kids enjoyed the birthday party, and after some time the party was over.
Bye, Goody. Now we have to leave. We had a lot of fun today on your birthday party. We really enjoyed the party. And auntie, the food was really good. Thank you, Gattu. Thank you, Chinky. See you guys at school. Okay, Goody. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Goody.
Then Gattu and Chinky went to their home. After reaching home, Chinky excitedly told Mummy everything about the birthday party. Chess champion Chinky. It was rainy season, but suddenly there was a bright sunlight for weeks, and this changing climate affected children's health badly. Many children were suffering from cold and flu. One day, when Chinky came back from school, she was coughing a lot.
Chinky, are you not feeling well? Are you okay?
Yes, Mummy. My throat has been feeling strange since afternoon.
Don't worry. I will boil basil leaves, ginger and black pepper to make a decoction. You will feel better by the evening.
But by evening, Chinky's health got even worse, and she had a fever too. So Papa called their family doctor, and the doctor did a thorough checkup of Chinky. She is suffering from a viral infection. Many children are suffering from this. But don't worry, I will prescribe some medicines. Chinky will feel better in a few days. Gattu was also very worried about Chinky. So, as a responsible brother, he rushed to the medical store and brought medicines for Chinky. Mummy fed it to Chinky, and then Chinky went to sleep. The next day, Chinky was not going to school. The doctor had asked to take a rest for the whole day. When Gattu would come home from school, he used to spend most of his time with Chinky. He used to read her interesting stories from storybooks and magazines, so she wouldn't get bored. When Mummy saw that Gattu was taking such good care of Chinky, she was very happy. One day, Gattu read something very interesting in the newspaper, so he told Chinky about it.
You know what, Chinky? Today I read about a computer that can play chess. Really? Yes, Chinky. Scientists have created a computer that can play a game of chess just like a human. Its name is Deep Blue. And once it has defeated the world champion player of chess too. Wow! You know, I also find the game of chess very interesting. I will install a chess app on your mobile phone. You can learn and practice this game on it, even when you have no partner.
Gattu installed the chess app on Chinky's phone.
Now you can also buy our favorite toys from www.puntunkids.com. Link is in the description.
And then Chinky learned everything about chess and started practicing it. Even Papa and Mummy were happy with Chinky's new interest. The next day, when Papa came from the office, he handed over a packet to Chinky.
Papa, what is in this packet?
Open it and see for yourself. It's a surprise gift for you. When Chinky opened the packet, she found a chessboard in it.
Wow, Papa, it is such a nice chessboard.
Mummy and Gattu also started clapping after seeing the surprise gift.
I am very sure that one day Chinky will be a great chess player and will make all of us very proud, just like Pragya Ananda.
Mummy, who is this Pragya Ananda?
Pragya Ananda is an Indian chess player who defeated the world champion Magnus Carlsen last year at the young age of 16.
He defeated the world champion at such a young age. Chinky, you can also be a champion at a young age. I'm sure.
Then, Chinky started playing online chess with some of her school friends. And within a few days, she improved a lot in this game that even people from school were also praising her. Some of Chinky's classmates told their sports teacher Radhika ma'am about Chinky. Radhika ma'am herself was a great chess player. The next day, Radhika ma'am went to Chinky's home to check on her. Chinky's health had improved a lot due to the doctor's medicine, but it would take another 3-4 days for her to fully recover.
Chinky, you don't have to worry about attendance. Just take care of your health.
Okay, ma'am.
I have also heard that you are a very good chess player. Everyone at school is praising you.
I am still at a learning phase, ma'am, but I like playing chess very much.
So why don't we play a game together?
Chinky placed the chessboard and started playing with Radhika ma'am. Mummy brought tea and biscuits for Radhika ma'am. Then she sat there and started watching their game. Radhika ma'am was very impressed when she noticed that Chinky played her moves in a calm and thoughtful way. Of course, Radhika ma'am won the game, but the way Chinky played the game was worth praising. Radhika ma'am gave lots of tips to Chinky to improve her game. After some days, there was going to be an inter-school chess tournament, and Chinky Gattu's school principal announced their school team.
This year, our school's team for the chess tournament includes Vishal, Pragya, Kumud, and Chinky.
All the kids applauded and encouraged the school team.
Congratulations, Chinky. I knew that you would be selected for this team.
While many students were happy hearing Chinky's name, some teachers raised doubts about Chinky's ability. History teacher Sandhya ma'am said,
Chinky is so young. How will she be able to play with senior students of the tournament at such a young age? Though Chinky is very young, but her mind is very sharp for this game. I am sure that Chinky will make our school proud.
Next Sunday, inter-school chess tournament started in town hall. Mummy, Papa and Gattu were also present there to cheer up Chinky. And along with Chinky, the other players of the school team and Radhika ma'am were there too. In the first round, 2 players from Chinky's school team, Kumud and Vishal, lost their game. Pragya played excellently and was qualified for the second round. But Chinky's match was with a student from St. Paul's School, Peter Verghese. He was last year's semi-finalist. Peter, with overconfidence, told his friends,
This little girl will not last even for an half an hour.
His friends started laughing at Chinky. But when the game started, Chinky surrounded Peter and trapped him. He did not pay attention to the trap that Chinky was weaving with her queen in half part of the board. And after 15 minutes, Peter was checkmate. Even in the second round, Chinky defeated her opponent and made her way to the semi-finals. Everyone present over there was talking about Chinky. On the other hand, Pragya, another player from Chinky's school, lost the match. Now it was up to Chinky to win the medal for their school. In the semi-finals, Chinky's opponent was Rubina, who was participating in the tournament for the first time just like Chinky. But she was famous in the tournament for her attacking moves. Before match started, Radhika ma'am tried to explain Chinky.
Chinky, Rubina's attacking game is very dangerous.
Ma'am, I will open the game with the strategy of Sicilian defense. Let's see how patient Rubina is.
The game started, and Rubina played attacking moves one after another. But Chinky's anticipation was very sharp. She was well prepared in the Sicilian defense technique, which made Rubina lose her patience. Rubina suddenly started making mistakes, and Chinky took advantage of this situation to destroy Rubina's defense. Everyone was surprised to see that Chinky managed to defeat Rubina in such a calm manner. After some time, the final game started, and this time Chinky was playing with Shanaya Verma, last year's champion. She was not only 4 years older than Chinky, but had also won gold medal in a row for the last 2 years. Chinky couldn't understand Shanaya's strategy, and gradually Shanaya gained control over the game. She killed Chinky's 2 bishops and 1 knight, while Chinky was able to kill only 3 pawns of Shanaya. The game was slowly moving in the favor of Shanaya. Gattu, Papa and Mummy were worried about the game. But then Radhika ma'am said,
Chinky is making high risk move. And if it works, she will have direct control over Shanaya's queen.
Actually, Radhika ma'am had taught her this move already. And her guess was absolutely correct. After some time, Chinky killed Shanaya's queen. Shanaya's whole game was based on her queen, and Chinky's move had made her lose control over the game. After some time, Chinky made Shanaya checkmate, and the whole town hall echoed with the applause of the people. The chief guest presented the gold medal to Chinky. Papa, Mummy, Gattu, and Radhika ma'am were very happy.
Chinky, you are now directly qualified for the state level junior chess championship. Very nice. Chinky, you spent your time learning a new skill when you were sick, and today you are champion because of it. We are proud of you, Chinky.
Gattu's new watch. Gattu loved wristwatches and very often he used to try his papa's wristwatch. One morning, Gattu was wearing his papa's watch and observing it. Gattu dear, have you seen my watch today? I have to leave for office and watch is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, yes, Papa. Here it is. I was just trying it.
Oh, Gattu, it seems like you love wearing watches.
Yes, Papa. I love wearing them very much.
Then tell me, Gattu, what kinds of watches do you like? Gattu told Papa about many types of models of watches, and it was a surprise to his Papa that Gattu had such a good knowledge about the watches. Alright, Gattu. I have decided that I will buy you a new watch. Gattu was over the moon after hearing this. Then Papa left for the office. But Gattu was so full of happiness and was excited about his new watch, he rushed to give the good news to his mummy and Chinky that he is getting a new watch.
Wow, Gattu. We are so glad to hear that. But have you decided which type of watch you want to buy?
Oh no, Mummy. I haven't given a thought yet. So, Gattu, you have to think quickly because in the evening you and Papa will be going to buy a watch.
So Gattu started doing research and saw different types of watches. And that's not it. He asked his many friends about what kind of watch he should buy. He spent all day and it was evening. But Gattu hadn't decided which watch he wanted. After some time, Papa came home. Gattu dear, let's go and get you a new watch.
But Papa, I haven't decided yet that which watch should I buy.
So what, Gattu? Let's go to the shop and there we can decide about it.
Now you can also order your favorite Gattu Chinky's favorite toys from our website. Link is in the description.
So Gattu and Papa went to a shop and there they started looking at different types of watches. Gattu, look at this. What do you think about it? Its dial is so attractive.
Papa, you're right about the dial. But I don't like the strap at all.
Alright then, what about this?
Papa, its color combination is not so good.
Even after 1 hour, Gattu and Papa weren't able to decide which watch they wanted to buy. Gattu dear, I'm really very tired now. Have you selected the watch that you want to buy?
No, Papa. I have no idea what to buy.
Gattu and his Papa both were very upset. But then a shop manager came to help them and asked them what was the issue. Sir, you don't have to worry about it at all. Our shop is organizing a lucky draw. So why don't you guys give it a try? And who knows, you might win a watch in that lucky draw. Papa and Gattu liked the idea and both of them participated in the lucky draw. Okay, Gattu dear, all the best.
Thank you, Papa.
Gattu won a very nice watch in that lucky draw. Along with it, he also got a 50% discount on the watch. He really loved that watch. Gattu dear, you really like this watch, don't you?
Yes, Papa. The color, dial, strap and all the other things of this watch are perfect. I really love this watch.
Then Papa and Gattu went home after buying the watch. And Gattu happily showed his watch to Chinky and their mummy. And then Gattu ran down to show his watch to his friends from their society. After some time, he returned home.
Chinky, I'm really worried about my watch.
Gattu, what happened?
Chinky, I want to keep my watch very carefully. I don't want even a single scratch on it.
Well, Gattu,
I think you should prepare the box for it so that when you are not wearing your watch, you can keep it in the box carefully. Wow, Chinky, it's a nice idea.
Then Gattu prepared a small box using cardboard, and then he filled the box with cotton. And then he carefully kept the watch in the box. He kept the box holding the watch in their cupboard.
What is this, Gattu? Why have you kept your watch with so much security? Mummy, I don't want even a single scratch on my watch. That's why I'm keeping it very safe.
Mummy laughed at Gattu's words, and then she went to finish her chores. It continued for many days. Gattu would use his new watch on very few occasions, but most of the time he would keep it carefully. Papa didn't understand why Gattu is being like this, so one day he asked Gattu, "Gattu dear, I am observing from many days that you don't wear your new watch very much but take care of it most of the time. It's not the right thing to do."
Why, Papa? I don't want my new watch to get any type of damage and hence I keep it carefully.
But Gattu, if you are not going to wear it, then what was the point of buying it in the first place? Do you remember when Chinky got a new doctor set that she kept carefully too? She never used it and it got spoiled because the toys were rusted because she never used them.
Yes, Papa. You are right about that. Yes, Gattu, you have to listen to Papa. Wear your watch and take care of it. And if any problem occurs, then we will get it repaired. Just don't keep it in the cupboard. Use it carefully. Alright, Mummy. From now on, I will wear my watch every day and will take care of it so it won't have any problem.
And so after that, Gattu started wearing his favorite watch daily.
If you are liking our videos, then like them, comment them and subscribe.